Okay, let's do this. On the right side you see the result of my code, and on the left side you see the code itself. If you want a copy of the code, you'll find a link in the description below. If you want to find out how this code works, I will go over that right now. So I want to generate a random level. I will define a width and a height for this level. I also want to fill the level with random walls, so I will import a random module from Python. The random module holds multiple functions to request a random number. I will define a wall percentage of 35%, which means the level will be filled with 35% of walls. To request a random block in my level, I will define a getBlock function. And the getBlock function will either return a wall represented by a hashtag or an empty space represented by a space. It will randomize an integer between 1 and 100 compared to the wall percentage. So it will have a 35% chance of returning a wall, and otherwise it will return an open space. So my level looks something like this. A 2D grid with walls and an open space in the center. And these open spaces will be randomized by either a wall or an open space. So to generate a series of walls for the top and bottom row, I will use a variable. The edge variable is a wall element multiplied by the width, which will generate a width amount of walls, which will cover the top and bottom rows. But I still need some for the middle rows and a randomized open spaces. And for that, I will use a generate row function. The generate row function returns a wall on the left, a series of randomized blocks in the middle, and a wall on the right. And for the randomized blocks, I will call the getBlock function, which will return either a wall or an open space. And it will call this function a width minus 2 number of times. And I say minus 2 because I already defined a wall on the left and a wall on the right. So now I can generate my level. And the level generator looks something like this. The level will be a top edge plus a series of middle rows plus a bottom edge. For the middle rows, I will call the generate row function height minus 2 number of times. And I say minus 2 because I already defined the top and the bottom rows outside of this function. And now I can print my level. I will use a for loop to print each row in a level. And for each row, I will join all the characters in a row and print it on screen. So now I can run my script and it will generate random levels for me. I hope this video was useful to you, and thank you for watching.